Hi everyone, I hope everybody is doing great and welcome to I2I channel. In this channel we talk about stock market investments. Today's topic would be different trading platforms available in Canada. So let's start off with Wealthsimple. Wealthsimple. The main advantages with the Wealthsimple would be commission free trading, as we see here, zero commission trading. It means that we don't need to pay any kind of a commission when we are buying stocks or ETFs that are available in Wealthsimple. The second advantage would be no account opening fee. When you are opening an account, there is no initial deposit is required. It doesn't matter what kind of account you are opening. Sometimes it might be personal account, TFSA account, or RRSP account. On the downside, in the Wealthsimple, you cannot buy any of the over the counter stocks like a OTC stocks. For example, OZSC, AITX, SWRM, etc. And another thing is that you cannot hold USD in Wealthsimple application. What does it mean? That if you are buying a company that is listed in a New York Stock Exchange or a NASDAQ, you could buy it. When you are buying, you need to pay the exchange rate, and when you are selling it, you sell it, then the money automatically converted into CAD and it will deposit into your account. That's what it happens. And as we know, it's a third party application, so when you are transferring money from your bank to Wealthsimple, it will take some time to be available for trading. So this is these are the brief details about Wealthsimple. Let's go over the another application, which is a Questrade. So this is a Questrade. This Questrade and Wealthsimple both exist in a mobile version, like a mobile application, and in desktop version as well. So in Questrade, you can buy all the OTC stocks, which is a kind of disadvantage in Wealthsimple. You cannot buy OTC stocks, but you can buy from Questrade. And another thing is that you can hold USD, which is not possible in Wealthsimple, but you can hold USD in Questrade. And we can open different kinds of accounts like margin account, tax-free savings account, TFSA, RRSP account as well. There is no problem with that. And these are some nice features. On the downside, it's a kind of, you need to pay some commission for doing the trading. So the commission structure is like this. So if you are buying a stocks, for example, it's like a minimum is $4.95 and maximum it could go up to $9.95. That means that if you are buying 100 shares, that means 100 shares, each share commission is like 1 cent. So 100 into 1 cent equal to $1, and $4.95 is the minimum fee. So $4.95 plus $1 equal to $5.95. So you would end up paying $5.95. On the other side, if you are buying 1,000 shares, okay, in that case you pay $9.95 itself. You don't pay more than that because it can go maximum until $9.95 itself. And for ETFs, you can buy the ETFs for free, and when you are selling, you have to follow this the same kind of price structure here. This is the price structure about that. Another thing about Questrade is that when you are opening an account like individual margin account or TFSA account, you need to deposit minimum $1,000 when you are opening that account. Once you open that account, you can use this $1,000 to buy the stocks. There is no problem with that. But when you are initially opening the account, you need to deposit this $1,000 in your account to the Questrade. And another thing is that it's not a very really a major disadvantage or something like that, but I just want to let you know, guys, about inactivity fee. So how this works is like, if you are not doing anything for a quarter, like every 3 months, there would be $24.95 per quarter. But there is a way that you can exempt from that fee. If you are younger or 25, you can exempt that fee. If you are carrying a total balance of a minimum $1,000, then you are exempt from that also. If you made a deposit of $150 in a quarter, then you are exempt. That means you don't need to pay that fee anymore. Or if you being charged, okay, once you charged After the quarter you started doing the trading actively, then they will give you a kind of discount. Okay, they will rebate you that 24.95 in your commission. So this is not really a big thing, but I just want to let you know, guys, so that you won't get surprised when suddenly on some day you got charged 24.95 even though you are doing nothing. So this is how you can exempt from this, and there is a fee, something just like that. And then the third one is the institutions means like all the banks, like a Scotia Bank, TD Bank, and RBC Bank, and each of them have their own trading platforms. Like for example, Scotia has Scotia iTrade. TD has its own trading platform. You can use that one as well. In that you can buy all the OTC stocks and all the funds, like whatever the funds that you transferred from your checking account to your trading account immediately is going to be available, and all the things are fine, and you can hold a USD as well. There is no problem with that. And it's a kind of all the features exist in Scotia or TD Bank, this kind of institutions, but the commission is more. It's like $9.99 usually for buying a stocks. But just check out before you opening the account. Sometimes especially in Scotia or TD, this kind of banks, what they do, if you are opening for the first time this trading account, they will give some kind of promotions. Like for example, I got a kind of promotion that for 6 months I just need to pay $6.95 for each trade. After the 6 months, if within the 6 months if I am able to trade more than $5,000, then they are giving me some extra money as well. So this kind of promotions sometimes they offer. So please check it out before you opening the account. Make sure you call the bank and check with them, is there any promotions available at this in that particular point of time. This is what I would like to explain briefly. I hope it's clear, and it would help you to make a better decision, and it would help you to find a right platform for your trading. Thank you so much. See you next time. And if you'd like to know more about stock market investment, please consider subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.